In this video, I'll be breaking down 3 different builds I've used in order to take the Ultra-cite terror in just seconds. 2 being specifically for the Ultra-cite terror, and another that's meant for every scenario. And a heads up before I start, the first 2 is going to require either friend or an extra account, which are going to need to have the snake objective saved. If you don't have either of those or looking for an easier build, go ahead and skip to 5:57:21. Starting off with the Elder's Mark build. For the legendary rolls, you want a 2-shot, 25 weapon speed, 35 AP cost, and pinpointers as the 4th star. And the armor that I'll be using is a full set of Lucid with 1 powered and 4 agility as the 2nd legendary effect, Through Hikers as the 3rd star, and 4 limit breaking with 1 ranger as the 4th star. And the buffs that I'll be taking is a Guns and Bullets 3. Small Guns bobblehead, Black-Eyed Susan's tea, Blight soup, Company tea, Overdrive, and coffee, of course. And my mutations, which are going to be the same for the 3 builds. Moving on to the perk points. And the perk cards. And just like my previous videos, I'm going to be using Revenant, which I'll show on how to do so. To activate Revenant, you're going to need 2 things. 1 being a full set of life-saving, which only the 1-star matters, and pulse grenades. Once you have those 2 things, keep shooting your Elder's Mark to build up a bullet storm of 7. Making sure you have your life savings on, chunk down a pulse grenade to the ground, which you will then see Revenant activate. Now that we got everything down, it's time to use either friend or account to try this build out. Then once inside, throw down a pulse grenade, which will then spawn you all the way down to the snake's objective. And since we are going to be using follow-through, we're going to go ahead and pull first. For some reason, it tends to never work the first go around. Once back at the island, it's time to activate Revenant with a full bullet storm stack of 7. To do this, you'll have to keep shooting until you've hit 14 stacks. After switching to our main set and our HP is full, pop 3 toxic goo to fill up your glow meter. An overdrive for the extra crit damage. Stop at the spawn point, pop 10 to 12 coffee, and make sure to be crouched to activate follow through. Pre-fire a bit to get the sneak bonus and quickly walk up to it as closely as you can without loosing VATS. As soon as its head tilts to the right, slowly walk backwards. That way you don't lose VATS, then make your way forward again. Moving on to the next build, we're going to be using a 2-shot gauss minigun that also has a rapid 35 AP cost and pinpointers as the 4th star. And the armor that I'll be using is going to be a full set of Lucid, Intelligence as the 2nd star, Through Hikers as the 3rd, and 2 limit breaking, and 3 rangers as the 4th star. And the buffs that I'll be using will be similar to the ones before, but we're also going to add brain bombs, which will give us an extra intelligence boost, which will help with energy damage. And instead of using a Guns and Bullets 3 mag and a small gun bobble, use a Tesla 9 magazine, along with a big guns bobble. Moving on to the perk points. And the perk cards. Using the same method to skip to Snake and pulling to activate follow-through, We too are going to use Revenant. After activating, switch back to your main set, switch Revenant with Strange in Numbers, and start firing to build up a bullet storm of 20. After doing so, head over to where the snake spawn is at, pop 3 toxic goo, crouched to activate follow through, and overdrive, and of course 10 to 12 coffee. And right before it spawns, fire a bit to get the sneak damage. And for the final build, I'll be using the same Gauss minigun as previously, along with the buffs as mentioned before. And for the power armor that I'll be using is Strangler Heart, with a full set of either Troubleshooters or Lucid as the first star, Luck as the second star, Through Hikers as the third, and Limit Breaking as the fourth. You're also going to want the internal database on the helmet, which will give us an extra 2 intelligence. Moving on to the perk points. And the perk cards. Now, on this build, we're not using either Sneaking Mechanics or Revenant, but instead taking one for the team. And to show off how well this build works on every scenario, I'm too going to showcase it on the Ultra-cite Terror, using the same method to skip to the snake. Now, the reason why you see me shooting like crazy is because we want to build up a bullet storm of exactly 20, which doesn't need to be a full mag, as well as taking toxic goo to get our glow meter full. Once we get to 20, you then want to pop an overdrive along with 10 to 12 coffee. And as soon as the Ultra-cite Terror comes out, try to VATS either eyes, holding down the crit button. And there you have it. The 3 builds I've used to kill the Ultra-cite Terror in just seconds. If these builds are too complex for you, I don't blame you, as most of these items were traded for. If you're needing an easier build, please let me know and I'll see what I can do. And as always, thanks for watching.